Watson's home for wounded American officers during the First World War. According to reports, a young girl was tragically raped and murdered by the son of the manor house owner. Presently, witnesses have claimed to have witnessed her ghostly presence haunting a specific room within the building, with many asserting to have seen her apparition by the side of the window at precisely 4:30 a.m. Number 3. Taunton State Hospital, USA. Constructed in 1854, this former psychiatric hospital has a chilling past. Jane Toppin, a notorious serial killer who admitted to killing a minimum of 31 people while serving as a nurse, was among the facility's most infamous residents. Rumors suggested that certain doctors and nurses at Taunton engaged in satanic practices in the basement. Since then, the basement has been rumored to be haunted by a mysterious, shadowy figure who lurks and climbs the walls to observe the patients within the hospital. Number 2. The Haunted University College Hospital, London, UCLH, established 187 years ago, has gained a global reputation for its groundbreaking medical research. However, if you were to explore its corridors during the night, you might encounter something unexpected. It is rumored that within UCLH resides the spirit of Lizzie Church, a nurse who tragically met her fate while serving there in the early 20th century. As per the history, Lizzie unintentionally administered a lethal dose of morphine to a patient who happened to be her fiancé. Overwhelmed by grief and guilt, Lizzie took her own life, forever haunting the halls of UCLH. Some patients have shared stories of receiving compassionate care from a nurse in an antiquated uniform, invisible to others on the ward. There are even accounts of Lizzie safeguarding medical professionals who administer morphine, guiding their actions to prevent a repetition of her fatal error. No. 1. The Clark Air Base Hospital. The Clark Air Base in Pampanga, Philippines is known for its ghostly tales, especially the abandoned Clark Hospital. Once a medical facility for American servicemen, the hospital became deserted when the U.S. military left in the 1990s. The hospital has a dark history of wartime suffering and tragic events, leading to rumors of it being haunted by spirits. One of the most well-known tales associated with the Clark Hospital revolves around the infamous White Lady. It is believed that this ghostly figure roams the hallways of the abandoned building. According to legend, she was a nurse who tragically lost her life during the war. Additionally, witnesses have also shared their encounters with the ghost of a serviceman in the nearby Clark Museum. Furthermore, the spirits of former patients and prisoners of war, including children who passed away at the hospital, are also said to linger. Visitors have even claimed to witness bloodstains on the walls and hear bone-chilling cries and screams. Conclusion: we appreciate your presence today as we explore the world's most haunted hospitals. These locations are not only filled with ghostly tales, but also serve as poignant reminders of our past. Reminders to show respect and kindness to both the living and the deceased. If you enjoyed our content, please consider supporting us by liking and subscribing to our channel. Your feedback is important to us, so please share your thoughts in the comments. Take care of yourself and others until we meet again.
Just behind you, there's a doll. It's moving. You should turn around. Look at it.
What? Oh, I don't. Holy. Yeah, it's totally moving. I see it now.
Ghosts, apparitions, and spooky occurrences have fascinated the human psyche for centuries. We watch horror movies and read ghost stories with a mix of fascination and fear. But in some cases, the terror becomes real when individuals encounter supernatural occurrences in their own lives. In this video, we will explore some of the most documented real-life haunted cases and their chilling details. So, are you ready to explore the petrifying cases? No. 5. The Villisca Axe Murders. In 1912, the quiet town of Villisca, Iowa, was rocked by a horrific axe murder that claimed the lives of 8 individuals, including 6 innocent children. Among the victims were Josiah and Sarah Moore, along with their 4 children and 2 young visitors, all of whom were discovered in a gruesome state. Josiah, a respected businessman and active church member, was among those brutally murdered. The tragic incident took place while the victims were asleep, likely around or after midnight, with each one found in bed, their heads concealed by bedclothes, and their skulls brutally struck 20 to 30 times with the blunt side of an axe. The spirits of the deceased continue to linger within the infamous Villisca Axe Murder House. Those who have spent the night at the Villisca Axe Murder House have recounted encounters with the spirits. Number 4. The Bell Witch Haunting. The Bell Witch Haunting is a renowned and ancient instance of paranormal phenomena in the United States. From 1817 to 1821, John Bell and his family were tormented by an enigmatic and unseen spirit, now referred to as the Bell Witch. According to the legend, this witch possessed the ability to communicate, transform its shape, and be present in multiple locations simultaneously. It began with peculiar noises and persistent knocking on their doors, gradually escalating to physical assaults on family members. The family also claimed to have heard voices and witnessed strange apparitions, including a bizarre creature with a dog's body and a rabbit's head. Number 3. The Mysterious Island of the Evil Dolls. The Island of the Dolls, also known as Isla de las Muñecas, is a small island situated to the south of Mexico City. It gained notoriety during the 1950s when Julian Santana Barrera, a resident of the island, claimed that it was haunted by the spirit of a young girl who had tragically drowned in the waters nearby. In an effort to appease the spirit, Barrera began adorning the trees on the island with hundreds of dolls. After Barrera's death in 2001, the island became a popular tourist destination, with visitors claiming to see the dolls moving, whispering, and even opening their eyes.
Just behind you, there's a doll. It's moving. You should turn around, look at it.
What? Oh, I don't know. Holy. Yeah, it's totally moving. I see it now.
Some also reported feeling a creepy atmosphere on the island, with the dolls appearing to follow them as they walked. Number 2. The White House Hauntings. The White House, the official residence and workplace of the President of the United States, is an iconic and historic building that has served as the center of political power in America for over 2 centuries. Its recognizable white facade and impressive architecture have made it a symbol of the nation. However, behind its dignified exterior, there have been persistent rumors and stories of the building being haunted. The debate over whether the White House is truly haunted has sparked much discussion and speculation. Numerous presidents and staff members have claimed to have encountered the ghost of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States.
To make clear what the benefit... Have no fear, the ceiling is not falling that I'm aware of. Okay. Okay. Hopefully, it's an old building. Maybe Lincoln's ghost. That's quite something. Maybe it is.
No. 1. The Haunted Tower of London. The Haunted Tower of London, established by William the Conqueror in 1066, is situated in the heart of London and stands as a globally recognized symbol. Throughout its 1,000-year existence, the tower has witnessed a dark history of torture and execution, leading to rumors of haunting by the spirits of the deceased. Among these spectral apparitions, the most notable are Anne Boleyn and Lady Jane Grey, both wives of King Henry VIII, who were beheaded on his orders. It is believed that their spirits still wander the tower, lamenting their cruel fates. Anne's ghost is often sighted either carrying her severed head or appearing in a ghostly white dress near a window. Among the famous ghosts, other notable spirits include Sir Walter Raleigh, Thomas Becket, and even the young princes Edward V and Richard of Shrewsbury, who were imprisoned and presumably murdered by their uncle, King Richard III. However, it is not only the executed who haunt the tower. The oldest part of the fortress, the White Tower, is said to be haunted by the spirits of two young princes, John and Thomas, who were held captive and murdered by King Henry II. Conclusion. While some people dismiss these stories as lies or exaggerations, there are others who believe in the existence of an afterlife and the possibility of spirits in our world. Please share your thoughts on the topic in the comments section, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more engaging videos. Stay tuned for the next video. When thinking about places often connected to paranormal entities, hospitals and morgues are typically the first that come to mind. It's not surprising. Hospitals and morgues have long been associated with death and the afterlife, making them a hotspot for paranormal activity. Many reports have surfaced of ghostly figures being seen wandering the cold and sterile hallways, while others claim to have heard unexplained noises such as footsteps and whispers in the dead of night. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin this video, it's advised not to turn off the lights for your own safety, as we are about to highlight 10 of the most bone-tingling incidents ever captured on camera in the morgues and hospitals. Number 10. If I were to witness a ghostly patient moving a wheelchair, this surveillance video would make me think twice about working the night shift at a hospital. The security camera footage shows a wheelchair moving on its own outside the hospital lobby, with no one pushing it and no explanation for its eerie motion. This raises the question of whether it's a prank, the work of a spirit, or a mischievous poltergeist. Number 9. Before I show you this clip, it is recommended that you mentally prepare yourself. The scene takes place in the morgue lobby during the late hours of the night. What adds to the strangeness is the flickering lights, as if someone is playing with the switches. Additionally, the door repeatedly slams open and shut. Surprisingly, these workers did not bother to investigate the source of these unusual events. I truly admire the bravery of morgue workers, as most people would have run away at the first sign of flickering lights. Yet these individuals had the courage to stay and even document the entire incident. Every night, they work in a place that many find unsettling, even during the daytime. Personally, I would probably only last a single day in exchange for a large sum of money, but nothing more. Number 8. Please observe this video footage recorded by a surveillance camera positioned outside a medical facility. Imagine if you were offered his position as a caretaker at a hospital, how much would you expect to be paid? Knowing that there is a ghost haunting the premises, would you still be interested in accepting the job, or would you decline? Personally, I would decline the offer, even if the monthly salary was thousands of dollars. I would rather have a boring 9-to-5 job than put my well-being at risk by potentially being possessed. Number 7. Listed as number 7, we now come across a viral video clip capturing a statue mysteriously moving on its own within the hospital premises. In the surveillance recordings, a man can be observed approaching the statue to take it away. However, just as he reaches out to grab it, the statue unexpectedly begins to move. Astonished by this paranormal activity, the man quickly retreats without any hesitation. If you were in his position, how would you have responded? Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Number 6. The video provided showcases a hospital in Mexico capturing unsettling footage. The paranormal activity takes place in an empty corridor of the facility where a single hospital staff member is seated. According to the staff member, he was alone when a patient who was trying to leave the hospital approached him for directions to the nearest exit. This encounter left the staff member confused, as he had ensured the area was empty before taking his break. Out of curiosity, he decided to check the hospital's computer to identify the patient. However, when he viewed the security footage from that time, he was completely terrified by what he witnessed. The recorded footage reveals something deeply disturbing. The individual the nurse was addressing in the recording was not visible. Viewers have speculated that the man might have been conversing with himself or, in his belief, a supernatural entity. The identity of the entity communicating with the nurse remains a mystery, leaving her feeling disturbed by the video. Number 5. The video originates from within an Indian hospital, showing individuals whose relatives were resting in the hallway of the health facility. Further down the hallway lies the entrance to the hospital's morgue. Everything appeared calm until a mysterious black figure suddenly materialized out of nowhere. This figure took on the form of a man and proceeded to walk down the hallway towards the sleeping individuals. In a matter of seconds, the entity accelerated rapidly, zooming past the sleeping individuals and disappearing from the camera's view. Could this black figure be a ghost, or perhaps the spirit of one of the deceased individuals housed in the morgue? No one can say for certain, but the incident is undeniably chilling. Number 4. In Peru, a video was recorded in front of a hospital. An ambulance is parked and a staff member is seen entering and exiting the vehicle. The door is left open but mysteriously closes on its own. Passers-by don't notice anything strange. It is assumed that no one was inside when the door shut. However, movements are seen inside the ambulance and the door starts to open again. The figure inside remains a mystery, leaving us perplexed. Number 3. The incidents involving these ghost chairs are truly chilling, as they occurred in 2 different hospitals. The initial event was captured by a security camera at 3 in the morning, a time when the hospital was quiet with minimal activity. However, this piece was disrupted by a mysterious occurrence in one of the hospital rooms. First, a poster on the wall inexplicably tore itself off, followed by a chair in the room moving eerily as if being dragged by an unseen force until it hit the wall. Strangely, the security camera showed that no one was in the room at the time. Shortly after, drawers containing files and documents were forcefully pulled open. A similar incident took place in another hospital in Chile during the night. Nurses heard strange noises coming from a specific room, prompting them to investigate. When they watched the security footage, they were shocked by what they saw. In the video, a chair suddenly moved across the room and the IV stand also shifted without explanation. This unsettling footage left the nursing staff terrified, as they knew no one was in the room. The question of what caused the chair to move in such a way without a visible cause remains unexplainable. Number 2. There is a belief that when someone dies, their soul visits the place where they passed away. In this video from Honduras, everything seemed normal until a peculiar incident occurred. A person visiting a hospital captured a strange figure on camera at the entrance of a door on the right side. This mysterious figure was caught moving in and out of the doorway as if cautiously checking if the coast was clear before fully emerging into the hallway. Many speculate that it could be the soul of a doctor who died on the premises. The person recording the video was frightened and hid behind a nearby door. What are your thoughts on what was captured? Could it be the doctor's spirit or something else entirely? Number 1. On May 20th, 2023, a group of nurses ventured into a section of the hospital that instilled fear in many doctors and nurses, causing them to avoid entering it alone. This particular section, known as the old ER, had been abandoned for quite some time, and unfortunately, it had witnessed the passing of numerous patients, including children. Reports of the floor being haunted had been reported previously by several witnesses. So one fateful night, when the group of nurses were working on the night shift, they decided to pay a visit to the floor, merely seeking some amusement.
You guys, Haunted ER. We're gonna go. Haunted ER, haunted ER.
Little did they anticipate the terrifying events that would unfold during their time there. The subsequent footage captures the spine-chilling occurrences they experienced.
You see anything?
Oh. Oh, it's a doll. Oh. Yeah, it's just a little doll. They want us training.
Oh, it's a train doll, yeah.
Put it here.
It's still weird though, yeah.
Yeah, look at her.
That's weird. Oh, that's freaky.
That concludes our today's video. Please like, subscribe, and share your valuable feedback in the comments section. I look forward to your comments. See you soon with another intriguing video.
Do you need help? Do you need help?
Moving wreck. What the hell was that? What is that?
Hola?
I don't know if that's a person.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first thought that lingers in our mind after hearing the word cemetery is a cold and creepy place. Probably not the right place for the faint-hearted. Over the years, there have been several paranormal activities reported in cemeteries, from being home to the unsatisfied spirits to the otherworldly beings. Our today content centers on some of the paranormal entities that have been reported in cemeteries, stories of which will give you sleepless nights. The details are as follows. Number 10. This is the reason why it is advisable to avoid cemeteries during the nighttime. Franco TV's host had revisited a cemetery in Peru where he had previously heard the sound of a woman laughing near the famous witch's grave.
Hello?
I'm trying to see if I hear it. A minute ago, right while I was starting the video, I did hear what sounded like someone yelling, but it ceased to happen again.
Later in the evening, while exploring a dark hallway, he suddenly witnessed a moving object. Intrigued by the whistling sound coming from the hall, Frank decided to uncover the source of it. To his surprise, he discovered a figure standing in the darkness.
I don't know if that's a person. I'm hearing noises. It looks like they're just standing there.
Despite making his way out, he was compelled to further investigate and return to the spot where he saw the person.
I did hear what sounded like a woman talking, and there is what looks like someone standing there. At least from my perspective, it looks like someone just standing there, not even moving an inch. But I'm gonna go back in again because I guess that's the point of this all, is just to go check it out.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, a ball materialized and rolled towards him, followed by the reoccurrence of the whistling sound. However, he found nothing upon further examination.
It got quiet. And the whistling is haunting.
Number 9. This video has been captured at a haunted cemetery located in York, Maine. Legend has it that a white witch named Mary was laid to rest here in 1776, and her apparition is frequently spotted wandering the premises. Interestingly, children playing at a nearby playground have claimed to encounter an unseen woman who enjoys pushing them on the swings. In this peculiar footage, an individual captures a mourner kneeling by Mary's grave in the cemetery. It appears as if a ghostly figure is reaching out its ethereal hand to comfort the man. What do you think about all of this? Number 8. The well-known Battle of Gettysburg. During the Civil War occurred at Gettysburg National Park in Pennsylvania. This significant location also houses the Gettysburg National Cemetery, where approximately 5,000 Union and Confederate soldiers were buried. During a visit, a tourist noticed unusual orbs in the trees and decided to record them on camera. To their surprise, upon reviewing the footage,
Look at that orb up in the tree. Wow, did you see that flashing?
discovered eerie figures resembling Civil War soldiers appearing and walking around the area. Unaware of their presence at the time of filming, this unexpected occurrence added an even more extraordinary element to her experience. Number 7. In August of 2018, an incredible event was captured on Google Street View, a ghostly sighting. 2 apparitions were spotted as a user was navigating near Martha Chapel Cemetery in Texas. The footage, derived from the Google Street View, featured a mysterious girl peeking behind a tree to the right. While some dismissed it as a random sighting, the spooky grayish face of the girl raised suspicion. Additionally, the appearance of another figure cloaked among the gravestones further fueled speculation. Some believe it is concrete evidence of a ghostly presence, while others argue it could simply be a leaf. Ultimately, the interpretation is up to the viewer. Number 6. Jessie, a teenager, went on a family vacation to Savannah, Georgia. During their trip, they decided to explore a Civil War graveyard. As Jessie filmed his surroundings, something extraordinary unfolded before his eyes. Out of nowhere, a strangely pale young boy appeared, running down the path. Surprisingly, the boy effortlessly jumped onto a tree and then descended back to the ground, disappearing behind a tombstone. This inexplicable sight left the photographer completely baffled, causing him to stop filming. Experts specializing in visual effects thoroughly analyzed the video and determined that there was no evidence of any editing or manipulation. Number 5. Stacy and Patty, famous for their YouTube channels, Misguided Road Trips and G-Team Paranormal, set off on an adventure to a secluded graveyard hidden deep within the woods of Georgia. Initially, everything unfolds as anticipated. However, the two soon realize that they are not the only ones in the dark woods. A mysterious shadow looms motionless near a low cemetery wall, prompting Stacy and Patty to swiftly depart.
Stacy. Stacy. There's a light over there. I don't know if y'all see that. Stacy, I see eyeballs.
As they make their way out, the woman can be seen panicking after being touched and pushed down by an unseen force.
It's like it tagged on my shirt, pulling me back.
There's something over there, Stacy. Oh my God.
I want to leave.
I want to go too. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the just pushed me down? Stacy.
Hey, I don't know.
Stacy, something just pushed me down.
Number 4. In this case, when a family became aware of the disappearance of toys left at their son's memorial, they secretly placed a hidden camera nearby to apprehend the thief. However, the camera managed to catch the culprit, who appears to be a young girl. Initially, they presumed she was lost, but upon sharing the footage with a cemetery employee, it became evident that the girl bore a striking resemblance to the deceased Fabiola Rodriguez. Now, What is your perspective on this compelling evidence of supernatural entities? Number 3. Two friends observe a mysterious figure in white wandering the graveyard without shoes, completely ignoring their calls. They find it unsettling and wonder why she is touching other people's graves. As she approaches them, they fall silent. One of the friends realizes she now knows where they live and shouts out in fear, causing her to walk away, lost in her own thoughts. Things take a strange turn as she spins around and vanishes behind a tall gravestone at the back of the graveyard. Number 2. The following video was allegedly recorded by a young man at the Universal Cemetery in Barranquilla, Colombia. This footage has gained popularity as a well-known ghost video on the web and has been showcased in various paranormal television programs. However, do you believe that the ghosts captured on camera are simply a well-executed hoax? Don't forget to share your thoughts with us. Number 1. Franco, a paranormal investigator, found himself entangled in a peculiar situation while exploring the vicinity of a cemetery. While conducting his investigation, he unexpectedly encountered an elderly woman sitting alone on a bench in the creepy area. For her well-being, Franco approached her and graciously offered his assistance. However, to his surprise, the lady remains silent and does not acknowledge him in any manner.
Do you need help? Do you need help? Yeah. Not doing that.
Join us on our next adventure as we uncover more of the world's most mysterious and chilling paranormal activities. Remember to like, subscribe, and share our channel for more spine-tingling content. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the supernatural.
Hay un niño golpeando la puerta. Dios mío.
In the realm of the unexplained, where shadows dance and whispers haunt, there lies a connection that transcends the boundaries of our understanding, the bond between paranormal entities and children. What exactly do these children see? Are their encounters a result of their vivid imaginations, or are they truly experiencing something of a paranormal nature? Ladies and gentlemen, today's video centers on the realm of paranormal occurrences involving children, specifically focusing on documented cases where these young souls have been captured on camera, visibly terrified by genuine apparitions. So, are you brave enough to witness these videos all alone? Number 10. In this video, the YouTuber's daughter's reaction when asked to identify the man on the stairs is quite intriguing. Her mother is very curious and eager to learn more about what her daughter is seeing. The daughter, speaking in a tiny British accent, expresses her fear of the man staring at her. As the video progresses, the girl becomes more afraid to look up from her toys, indicating her genuine fear of the man on the stairs. Despite not knowing what he looks like or what he's doing, the girl's serious demeanor suggests that this potential ghost sighting could be real. Let me know if you agree or not. Number 9. This video was uploaded to LEX's YouTube channel in February 2015. It seems to depict a young child being forcefully pushed over by an unseen entity. While some speculate that the child may have become overly excited and slipped, others believe that she was genuinely pushed by something supernatural. Upon slowing down the footage, it becomes apparent that the child is indeed shoved in the chest, resulting in her fall. What are your thoughts? Do you think the child was truly pushed by a ghost, or is it plausible that she simply lost her balance and fell? Share your opinions in the comment section below. Number 8. This photo shows a group of girls posing in a lounge room, with one girl refusing to participate due to her fear of a little boy she claimed was frightening her. Initially dismissed as a tantrum, The mother later noticed a distinct face of a young boy between the legs of two of the girls. Some believe it's just a shadow or illusion, but the girl's reaction suggests she truly saw a ghostly child in the photo. This raises the question of whether children can sense things beyond our understanding. What are your thoughts on it? Number 7. 3 siblings witnessed a monster on their wall, all seeing the same thing, making the story even more eerie.
She said there's a monster on the wall.
The triplets, Presley, Millie, and Hayes, woke up from a nap and interacted with the ghostly presence, causing them to hide behind their closet. The incident repeated a few nights later, with Millie waking up and pointing out the monster on the wall. Caitlin, their mother, is unsure if it is something attached to them or their surroundings.
I was at home and the girls had been laid down for a nap. They had been sleeping and they woke up.
What are your thoughts on what the girls saw? Let us know in the comments. Number 6. In this video, a mother was seen engaged in playtime with her son in bed when an unexpected occurrence caused her to swiftly grab her phone and record the moment. While they were playing, the child suddenly became fixated on an empty area in the room. He then turned around and pointed at a picture of his father, who had recently passed away. The following events left her speechless.
Who's that? Who's up there? Who is it? Who is it? Who?
Many viewers believe that the child was seeing the spirit of his father. The fact that he pointed at the picture and looked back and forth between the photograph and an empty space led the mother to believe that her son was in contact with his father. If this is indeed the case, then the video holds profound sentimental value. However, it still remains uncertain whether the child truly saw his father's spirit or if it was simply a creation of his imagination. Number 5. The YouTube video posted by user bscotty321 in January 2013 features a young girl sitting at a dining table. According to her brother's description, he left the room to see if she would tamper with his food. The girl appears to be speaking to someone before interacting with what seems like a ghost, mentioning, "That's Billy's dinner."
That's Billy's dinner.
Viewers are intrigued when they witness the fork moving on its own, sparking speculation about the possibility of the girl communicating with a spirit and raising questions about supernatural occurrences or a potential poltergeist connection. Number 4. The next video debuted on LiveLeak years ago. It shows 2 girls singing in front of a camera, with one noticing unsettling occurrences. The door slowly opens, catching the attention of the girl on the left, while her sister remains unaware. Suddenly, a bottle of water is pushed off the desk, followed by the door violently slamming shut. Both girls scream and flee, calling for their dad. This clip has received mixed reactions from viewers.
Dad! Dad! Dad!
Some noticed its similarity to a previous video featuring Australian girls, where a bottle of water also flies across the room as the door slams shut. Whether this video is real or not, the genuine fear displayed by the girls is evident. It raises questions about whether their parents played a cruel joke or if there could be a poltergeist that reacts to singing. Number 3. In August 2007, a disturbing video was uploaded to the Mance Babies YouTube channel. The video captures a young girl innocently playing, but things take a chilling turn when a mysterious face with long, dark hair appears at the top of the doorway. Startled, the girls rush to investigate and discover a ghostly figure standing on the staircase. Frightened, they flee from the house, screaming. Once outside, they see the same ghostly figure gazing down at them from one of the upstairs windows across the house before disappearing from view.
Up there, see? What'd I say? Oh my god, what'd I say?
A few seconds later, the girl is seen walking past one of the windows on the ground level. This video has been widely shared and has sparked various theories. Some believe it could be an elaborate hoax, while others are convinced that the girls had a genuine encounter with a ghost in their home. Number 2. In October 2012, Angel Ruiz uploaded a chilling video to YouTube showing two young children at a table. One girl claims to see something in the dark room, causing her to become increasingly unsettled and eventually driven to tears. Her friend, or possibly her sister, finds amusement in the situation and tries to further spook her. Even the woman filming attempts to reassure the girl that there is nothing there. Despite these efforts, the girl becomes increasingly unsettled as the video progresses. Eventually, she is driven to tears and seeks comfort from the woman. While the video is already unsettling, what happens next is truly spine-chilling. The other girl, who remains seated at the table, decides to take another look into the darkened room. Suddenly, she lets out a blood-curdling scream and runs towards the woman, capturing the incident in terror too. Leaving viewers wondering what could have spooked them so intensely, a ghost or a spooky shadow. Number 1. Diego, a resident of a new home, has been experiencing disturbances during the night. He wakes up to a mysterious visitor knocking on his front door. Upon witnessing this event repeatedly, he decides to document it. In the captured image, a young boy can be seen banging on the door. However, when Diego opens the door, there is no one there. Could this house be haunted by the restless spirit of a young boy who tragically lost his life while trying to return home? Share your thoughts on this paranormal occurrence. That concludes our today's video. If you wish to witness additional ghost sightings captured on camera, we encourage you to let us know in the comments section below. Remember, the world of the supernatural is vast and mysterious, and we are here to dive deeper into it with you. We look forward to continuing this thrilling journey together and uncovering more spine-tingling ghost sightings captured on camera. Until we meet again, stay safe. Welcome back, paranormal enthusiasts. Today, we will be exploring some truly unsettling paranormal events that have ever been documented on camera. From mysterious apparitions to strange voices, these recordings will leave you questioning the very existence of the other side. So, are you ready for a spine-tingling journey into the unknown? Number 13. A young lady returned to her hotel when an unsettling incident occurred right before her eyes. To her surprise, a plant inexplicably fell, accompanied by a peculiar reflection in the glass. This occurrence led some to speculate that it could be attributed to a supernatural entity. The hotel staff, who had never encountered such an event before, expressed their astonishment. Could this imply that something beyond our realm took place? Number 12. You might have heard of the famous Headless Horseman of Sleepy Hollow, but a similar figure is now making waves in South Africa. This mysterious apparition, captured on a security camera, appears to be a headless waiter in a hurry. Imagine opening your door to this unusual scene, a headless waiter serving food to a guest. I would rather go without food than come face to face with such a creepy sight. What do you think about this video? Do you think this is a case of orchestrated paranormal activity? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 11. A security camera in a home captured a chilling video that has gone viral in the Vietnamese-speaking YouTube community. The footage shows two young girls playing in the living room while their parents watch TV. Suddenly, one of the girls, dressed in white, is tripped by something invisible and thrown forward. Even more eerie, moments before the incident, the other girl in red seems to react to something in the same spot. It appears as though these girls may have an invisible and malevolent friend. What are your thoughts on this mysterious occurrence? Number 10. The concerned father who captured this video also noticed unusual occurrences in his house, particularly when he was alone at home. A mysterious noise coming from the bedroom.
This noise happens every day at this exact time.
Despite his wife and baby not being present, happens daily at the same time. There seems to be no one in the room, leading to speculation about a possible ghostly figure in a white dress standing in the doorway. Is this a genuine sighting or simply a trick of the mind? Number 9. A video clip was shared with a radio station in the Philippines, depicting a man sitting alone in an empty room, patiently waiting on a hospital bed. Suddenly, he starts hearing voices coming from behind him. Perplexed, he scans the room but only catches a glimpse of a pair of legs belonging to an unseen presence. However, upon a second look, there is no one to be found. Number 8. The young man who recorded the video claims that his new apartment was extremely haunted, with sightings of shadows and intruder alerts. This particular night was no different, as he experienced a series of creepy incidents. The shadow had reappeared in his home, causing fear and unease not only for him, but also for his dog. While some speculate that it could be staged, others believe it may be a malevolent force that has entered his home. What is your opinion on this matter? Number 7.
It appears that the ghost of a woman.
In a creepy family video, a mother captured her playful kids, only to discover a mysterious ghostly figure of a woman appeared in the kids' room, resembling her deceased mother-in-law. The family firmly believed that it was the spiritual visitation of their beloved relative in that very instance. Number 6. The footage was recorded by a man sitting in a reportedly haunted house, where he witnesses ghostly occurrences almost every day. He has been regularly sharing video updates of these paranormal events. Here is what he's witnessing. Number 5. During the occurrence of Hurricane Laura, a YouTuber captured a screen recording of a live event. In this recording, there was a peculiar incident where a figure seemed to vanish into a luminous sphere. Some viewers speculated that it could be a technical glitch, while others believed that the figure was using a flashlight and descending a hill. Additionally, there was an unidentified flying object spotted in the sky around the same time, which caught the attention of many. Could these two enigmatic events be mere coincidences? What are your thoughts on this? Is it plausible that something truly unusual is unfolding here? Is it possible that an extraterrestrial entity might have teleported to Earth? Number 4.
Doing this. And now.
A man named Win MC Pigs, who is experiencing paranormal incidents, has uploaded a video on their platform. In the video, he recorded multiple doors banging simultaneously after encountering the entity. Here is the footage he had captured throughout the incident.
A figure, and who has blessed us today with some new updates.
My voice. Nobody's there. Go away! Open the door.
So, what are your views about this footage? Do you think it's demonic or a trick? Number 3. Hospitals, for reasons unknown, often make many people feel uneasy. Despite being places of healing and comfort, some individuals find hospitals to be unsettling and eerie. This feeling is reinforced by a video shared by a YouTube user named Infamous153, which gives more reasons to fear these medical facilities. The video starts with what seems to be a hospital employee filming a colleague, possibly during a break. While the two are joking around, the real shock comes when the person behind the camera notices something that terrifies them. Watch the video for yourself.
Ah, no mames, pasó algo, te lo juro que pasó algo, ¿eh? Vete a la verga.
At first glance, I thought the figure passing by the door was just another staff member walking down the hallway. However, the person recording sounds frozen and panicked, suggesting something more sinister. It seems that these hospital workers had an unexpected visitor that night. To make things even stranger, the chairs and objects in the room start moving on their own, leaving us to wonder what happened in the hospital that evening. I hope the staff remained safe after that incident. What are your views about this creepy footage? Number 2. Lately, a man has been caught experiencing some unsettling events, especially during the night, involving a lot of demonic activity that has been causing him great fear. He is still attempting to understand the significance of these occurrences. Here is what he has witnessed. Number 1. While investigating an abandoned structure, the paranormal team came across a manifestation. Prior to appearing, the spirit created some noise. Subsequently, the spirit activated their devices not once, but twice. It also attempted to separate the cameraman from his crew, seemingly communicating with them. The spirit persisted in its actions, ultimately driving them away from the location through its aggressive behavior. Was all of this activity the work of a single spirit, or a family of spirits inhabiting this place? Or is this a case of orchestrated paranormal activity? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for joining me on this thrilling journey into the world of supernatural events. I hope these stories have sparked your curiosity and left you fascinated by the mysterious. Don't forget to show your support by liking and subscribing for more chilling cases. Remember to prioritize your safety and always protect yourself when facing the unknown. Until we meet again, stay safe.
Greetings, viewers. Today, we will be sharing with you bone-chilling paranormal real-life incidents that will send shivers down your spine and make your heart race with fear. Throughout history, people have reported encounters with mysterious and unexplained beings. From the ethereal to the malevolent, these entities have captured our imaginations and fueled our fears. The unprecedented details about these bone-tingling real-life cases are as follows. Number 10. The video shows a woman awakened by her dog's barking late at night. She records a shadowy figure outside her house, feeling fearful as she realizes its presence. The next night brings even more horrifying experiences, with long, thin fingers emerging from under the staircase. The complexion of this unknown being is unnaturally pale, resembling that of a freshly buried corpse. Without a moment's hesitation, the woman rushes down the stairs.
Sora. Sora, subí. Ay, no, Dios santo. Nera.
Determined to capture whatever this entity is. However, upon reaching the bottom, whatever had been there vanished into the air. The mystery remains unsolved. Number 9. At 1:30 am, a truck driver on a cursed road in Louisiana notices something strange ahead. The video he records leaves him utterly perplexed. He records a video of a mysterious figure by the roadside, causing speculation about a supernatural entity like a skinwalker. Turning to gaze at the driver chillingly, causing some to speculate that it might be a skinwalker or some other supernatural entity. No one has been able to conclusively determine what was captured on film. What are your thoughts on this? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments section. Number 8. In this video, the two friends were engaged in playful activities within a residence, capturing a rather eerie occurrence on camera. One of the friends seemed to be participating in an online challenge, while the other friend recorded him in the act. However, what occurred moments later left them both terrified. They continued to watch, feeling a mix of curiosity and fear. Suddenly, a rattling sound could be heard from the other room.
What's it?
No. What? What? What's up?
Dude.
What?
Dude.
What?
Look.
What?
Look. Oh, let me out.
Followed by things falling on their own as the door suddenly opened. This video left many questions unanswered, making it difficult to determine its